hard on me.
You can't hide from yeah. I should go look.
What was that? Are you trying to pick a fight? under attack?
Kill you for that! Not good.
Sure is not. The demon of ore.
定めに従え。
something sinister.
This was your idea. I need an update. Give me a report.
What's that over there?
Your death will not be in vain.
Only cowards hide in the shadows. Face me, coward!
I should hang on to this.
What is that?
Face me!
I can't let them see me.
Look there!
I better do a round.
I thought I heard something.
Always on my way.
He farts golden mon?
He doesn't fart, damn idiot. They fall off his body.
I won't help you if you get mean. Where do we find him?
It seems to have gotten in the summer.
I bring items.
I will come back another time.
We appreciate your patronage.
We are not getting the precious food ready. What I wouldn't give. What I wouldn't give for some good practice. Won't kill me. Just do that.
Under the order, taxes were heavy, but under the
Welcome, welcome. You have made the right... I'm...
Careful. This place is on alert.
I've been toyed with. I'll make it quick.
The god. It was no trouble. I can't get caught here.
business.
Am I being attacked?
Watch yourself.
They'll raise the alarm if they see you.
It's always something.
The water is calming. There might be good places for 𝚲𝚘𝚖𝚎 here.
Out of here!
my head off. Show me your what?
easiest way to stay safe is to stay hidden. I can't let them see me.
Or can you hear me now? Okay.
Yeah.
I hit the wrong button. It was the one on my headset that was off. Oh, God. This game, you thought fucking Valhalla was bad about running around? I just spent 19 hours clearing one fucking zone. And I haven't done no quests. Just opening the fucking zone. And you got to, because you know how you get all your markers on your map, the question marks and shit, so you can find stuff? I found like 7 villages that weren't even fucking marked by running around fucking opening the fog up. And the viewpoints didn't find them. And I found over 400, or no, 5 piles of 30. So 150 the little coins for the market thing, just running around randomly fucking wandered over the top of 30 coins that you're supposed to use, like the green rocks that were in the one to give you so you can go buy cosmetics and shit. I found 150 of those coins. They call them animus coins now. Found 150 of those just fucking wandering around clearing the zone today. And that's not counting the other 3 days I've been working on the zone this week. Just now, and I'm technically not done. I got to go swim up with a boat through the Valley River to make sure there's not any more islands and shit out there that it's not picking up. Because I found like 5 islands out there. And one of them had an underwater hidey hole that had a rare mount in it, or legendary mount in it. Yeah, you're like standing there by a campfire and you're spinning around. You can see the icon for a box. It's like, well, where the fuck is it? You had to go out in the water, get your breath clear full, dive down and swim as fast as you could to it, get it, and then pop up because there's just a little air pocket in the room, and then do it to get back out to find a fucking unique mount in the game. It's like, Jesus Christ, man, you're making this shit fucking hard. And supposedly, I was Googling last night, there's a second rare mount somewhere in the game, but I didn't Google for it. I just like, okay, I'll keep an eye out for it, you know, because
Wow,
I'm trying to play it straight
you
up.
sound very happy. Ken, you sound very happy.
Well, no, it's just,
Right.
it's fucking annoying. They went
Oh,
overboard
sorry.
again
My
with
bad.
this game.
I must have mistaken happiness for rage.
Yeah, they've put so much bloat, and then the problem is a lot of the areas you run around, there's nothing there.
Oh, Ubisoft.
You're just clearing a fog of war. Oh, there's a village, or oh, there's one box, and it's like, why the fuck am I out in the middle of nowhere?
Oh
Shit.
shoot.
And then
My bad.
the non-guided mode, in this game makes it really hard because I'm trying not to start any quests without actually finding the start point this time around, like I told you the other day. Oh man, it's fucking annoying because I ran into 3 guys that were like, you're supposed to fight, and I'm sure they'll open up a wheel, but I have no story that tells me why I should be killing this guy. So I left them alone and went away. It's just like, I want the story first. I don't want to just start killing guys and get the story at the very end. I want the story for the entire set of kills that I got to do.
Yeah. This is what I'm trying to say. The sniper builder is good in only certain circumstances, but in general. Do you know what? Maybe a shotgun. What do you think about a shotgun build? What gun would that be? Striker?
Sentry.
Sentry.
On the original Sentry. Uh-huh. Yeah, everything in the original is classified. Get all the best parts for classified. Bust them up and then run whatever. The machine gun was actually great with the Lone Star.
Oh yeah, you did mention that game, Lone Star.
Yep, Lone Star with a machine gun.
Wait, is it as bad as my survivability now? Because like it seems like if the enemies even breathe on me once, I'm pretty much dead.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see. Yeah, but it's kind of weird because I already got the sniper build that has a good AK. I think maybe like I should get the opposite, which is a good defense. Oh my goodness! See, once again, I got one of these hammer guys on me. Do you see what I mean? Like I didn't even see him coming.
How you been, Ghost? Ain't seen you in a while.
Oh, well, I'm always good, always feeling wonderful. It's just that I'm in the what's it called? Oh, for crying out loud! I'm just trying to get my build optimized properly. But for some reason, the game seems to think I've got all the time in the world. When is the next world? What game do? When is the next thing coming out? Event is it? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so I guess I gotta get my calendar out and just wait for that. However, hopefully, oh, these guys really, Emily, why is it when I play the division, it's always the melee guys that come after me? Honest to God. I know. I had no choice, self-defense. Oh, how are you doing, Ken? Have you run into conviction or did you guys go your separate ways?
Oh, she went her own separate way. She went back to Xbox the last time I saw, because we weren't good enough for her.
I think I was. I was definitely good enough for her.
We weren't good enough to play with her, because we tried multiple times, Dutch and I, to get her to run with us, and she always had an excuse to not join the party. She was being carried, I think. That was the whole point. She was running with groups that were actually carrying her, I think. And we couldn't carry her.
Not to be rude, so I guess she's like a modern day woman, right?
I still think it was a dude.
Wait, oh, give it. She like,
because I googled and looked up the picture, and that looks like a guy.
Listen, some women can look like. That's the thing. Some women, I feel sorry for some women because some women might, if you look at certain angles. Because to be honest, if you can, she's like in her 60s, right? Last time I checked, she's talking about hearing aids. So.
Yeah, I think she was like 50s, 60s. She was a little older than me, I think. I'm 55.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, the boy supposedly had a kid.
Best to go unnoticed.
Ken, are you streaming right now?
Yeah, I'm streaming my game.
Could they hear me? Cause I don't want to say anything crazy.
If you got, I don't know if you're accessible until I watch it later. I know Dutch has himself off for streaming.
Oh, I do think I turned to. You know what? Now I'm thinking about it.
Unless you changed it, I think you had it off before. Unless you've changed it since then.
I did, but I think there was a reason why I changed it. If you all remember, I think you remember why, right, Goose? Oh, you're funny, man. Oh, yo. Okay, let me just. All right, I'm gonna go on your channel right now. But you know what? When I jump onto the next one. Well, Ken, I'm happy to see that you're, you're not torturing yourself in the second game. I mean, we were doing star jumps, saluting the American flag. The amount of things we had to do in that game, I kind of feel like I needed therapy after some of the things that game put me through.
Oh yeah, we gave that one up quite a while back because it just got too stupid.
No, and the enemy, no, they're way too spongy, way too spongy.
Yeah, so in there towards the end, we were trying to find gear, and it wasn't getting anything. No matter what I did, I couldn't get the gear I was trying to find. Or when I did, it was so low rolled, it'd take forever to bring it up, and then I'm not going to waste that kind of time.
All right behind you. Oh no! Hey, what? Wait, what happened? Wait, hey, do you not see what I mean? Because you got enemies coming from the other side as well. Oh my gosh, I got two hammer guys on me. This is what I'm trying to say. Get down, sucker. Where are you running to? Oh, he's right on me. I said, no, I honestly, like, I feel like these guys have some kind of attraction towards me. They have to. Why are they always running at me for? Yeah. Yeah, and by the way, Ken, the reason why I brought her up is because, look, I ain't even trying to be sexist here. But, like, I've had... What, was M7 my friend? Yeah, oh yeah, he actually was my friend. So I actually had a friend called M7, right? And I was playing with him. He said that he used to play Xbox 360 with this woman. I didn't know why he would choose to do that, but he each to his own. Apparently, she used to cry to him every day saying that her husband started having sex with her. And then this guy's trying to give her advice like, okay, maybe he's stressed or maybe it's your face. And I figured to myself, like, when you're gaming, do you actually want to be talking about a woman's, like, marital problems? This is the wrong place to vent. So me personally, I try to, you know, oh my goodness. So in other words, this is the only instance I would say bros before hoes. Is in gaming. No, there's one right here, he's trying to hide from me. Shot me in the face like 50 times. Alright, what are we doing here?
That's how things you.
Yeah, another thing with this game is I've been collecting everything as I go. I got 98,000 gold, and there's nothing to fucking spend it on.
Oh my goodness.
I already got the whole village built as far as I can go till I push the story farther. But I got to open the maps up because, like I said, use case sucks. So I want the whole map open so when I play him, I can just teleport to where I want to go because he's so slow at running. And the mounts just suck.
It's like you got catfished in gaming.
Yeah,
it seems that Ubisoft seems to... Apparently that's a thing that Ubisoft does. Apparently they make these big open worlds and... It's a bit like, you remember Ghost Recon? They'll just make a big open world and just copy and paste the same activities. And act like if the play... Yeah, and act like the player is going to be engaged in it all the time. I would even say that in Sony Spider-Man 2, they kind of copied that aspect as well. But just not as bad. Yeah, but most people have but
not many so far.
Most players have self-respect. They will just keep it moving after a while. I mean, to tell you the truth, what happened to like DLCs? DLCs is the best way to expand the game, not filler DLCs. Wait, why am I on fire? Game. Wait, what? No way. No, but it wasn't him that I was on fire. I wasn't being shot at. I don't know how the... Oh, maybe it was him. Damn. And by the way, Ken, I mean, I'm not really an Assassin's Creed gamer, but I heard Assassin's Creed was, like... People are actually asking for the older ones to be remastered than to make... It would rather the old ones be remastered than to make a new one. Because they're saying that the way they make the Assassin's Creed games now, apparently it's atrocious. Now, once again, I don't know, I don't play Assassin's Creed.
Oh, yeah.
I like killing people with guns.
I mean, playing as 𝚖𝚖, the problem with 𝚖𝚖 is she's too squishy. One hit and you can almost be killed.
Wait, who the hell is 𝚖𝚖?
She's the main character. They did when it was a female that's like 5'3" and weighs 100 pounds. He
Oh my
supposedly can beat up
goodness.
6'2" guys that weigh 300 and fully armored.
Well, you know what they say, Ken? The power of feminism can conquer all.
Yeah. Well, and the
Oh
black guy
my
ain't a
goodness.
ninja. He's a samurai. So he's a fucking brute. He's like 6'6" and 300 pounds wearing full armor. He literally makes the game cake once you've boosted him up because he's a walking tank. But that also comes down to he can't run worth a shit. He can't climb worth a shit. Makes the game suck. Oh yeah,
You know what,
way
Gimli?
better.
I was actually hey, to tell you the truth, Gimli, I was actually thinking of picking that game up.
Ghost is
some point.
good, and then the new one, 𝚘𝚖𝚎𝚎𝚎 is coming out by the end of the year. The second one.
Apparently, wasn't you that told me this game, dude? You said that it has like a good story, but then it goes off into like these raids, and then the game to a certain like was it you that was saying that? You said it had a good solid story, but then after like it has raids and it kind of changes it. Like you could like see a dip in the quality slightly, or was it someone else? Someone told me that. Oh. Oh shoot, hunters! All right. I think we're. Oh. I can't. Wait. So in other words, when the hunters spawn, they basically come out of nowhere. Like I thought they came through like a door or something. They genuinely just get put in the game. Isn't that a bit of overkill? Like they literally spawned right on us technically.
It's how they want to kill you.
No. They ran right in front of like I didn't even know how they spawned. Because I think when I first played this game, that was one of the questions I asked you. I pretty much asked you, do the hunters come out of like a door, or do they just get like Call of Duty kind of spawned? Like,
Yeah, and they appear out of nowhere.
that's like the definition of spawn camping. Oh my goodness! Now they're beating us 2-1. Yep. So Ken, okay, now is a good time to go on your channel, right now.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here trying to fish out this smoke from the war or fog of war in the water here to make sure I ain't got no islands, like I said, left over.
Luckily, your YouTube is the same as your PSN, so it shouldn't be.
Yeah, I have my channel the same as my PSN, and just to verify, it comes up with red and black border, and then my 7th ID logo is the avatar. It says U.S. Army 7th ID.
Wait, hang on. Wait, hold on. You played Marvel's Avengers before?
Yeah, I have.
I actually had no idea.
With
wait,
Dutch.
okay. Then again, this was 3 years ago.
Yeah.
So wait, hold on. What was I doing 3 years ago?
Oh yeah, I've had this account for almost 5 years after the other one got ripped off by some hacker.
So I'm assuming. Oh, here you go. Here's your life. All right, let me see if I hear my.
Ripped off by some hacker.
Okay, so can I hear my own voice?
So I'm assuming. Oh, here you go. Here's your life.
Oh yeah, yep.
Yep, you are open. Yeah, I can hear it too. You are open.
Well, I mean,
you'll
to
have
be
to go
fair,
into. You just go into your chat settings and say, the streaming part, turn it on. Do not include in streams.
Well, to tell you the truth, I would be like under normal circumstances. I probably would be like slightly.
No, and I don't care. Read what I put as my labels. Fuck you. Fuck this. Fuck that.
Yeah, I
just do it to where YouTube can't block it because it's reworded. I use acronyms and shit to piss them off.
So in other words, you're basically
when you visit the page, the song says "I don't give a fuck" on the first video that pops up when you're visiting the page, and it plays this. I have a background overwrite song that says "I don't give a fuck."
Damn.
By Nefex, the guy called Nefex, or he used to be popular. And he made that song, I Don't Give a Fuck. And that's what I have up. And it's set on one of my Diablo videos for when you visit. Probably need to update it again. Put some shadow on there for the visiting. But yeah, I've had this count for 5 years. People don't like me because I'm too blunt.
Hey, people don't like you.
Yeah,
How do you know that?
I don't give a shit. Because I don't give a shit.
No, but but how would you know? If you don't mind me asking, did they send you messages?
Comments. I went non-commentary for what, almost a year and a half, Dutch? I shut it down because people were being assholes and trolls. Typical public. And I had a lot of guys just saying, oh, you're a fucking dick. You don't ever answer. Well, no. This is PlayStation 5. If you don't type something small when it comes up in that bubble, you type 99,000 fucking words, I can't read a fucking paragraph and don't put it up. And I don't run a fucking monitor to watch it because it's a console.
Yeah, I would admit, I normally would be skeptical about what I say on your channel, but because of the type of person you are, I wouldn't say that I wouldn't say that I'm more extreme than you. I actually, what's it called? I feel like, how can I say this? I don't think there's anything I could say that would be remotely bad compared to what you say. I mean, looking at your bio, I think I also realized that people can't even send messages on your chat, so I'm assuming, you know.
Oh,
you really
some
don't care.
days they can. Even though I open it back up, for some reason, YouTube sometimes just auto blocks it and won't let anybody talk to me. I don't know what the hell their fucking deal is. But Twitch is even worse. So, because I can't get affiliated with Twitch, so I quit running it.
Wait, why
It's
not?
wasting my
Isn't
time.
Twitch? Wait, isn't Twitch like a thing that seems to be very? How can I say this? Like, you could basically do whatever you want on Twitch.
No, they're getting really bad about controlling it. Yeah, there was a kick for a while. There was people doing porn and shit on there. Then they went nuts and threw tons of rules up, made it hard to get affiliated. Because I've been on there 7 years and I'm still not affiliated. I can't hit their stupid algorithm to get three viewers nonstop.
Is it Twitch? Because if you get like demonetized on YouTube, wouldn't they say like Twitch is a thing to go to? Okay, I don't even know.
Twitch is more popular, but YouTube has got better monetization. Because Twitch will only give it to you while you're streaming. The more viewers and shit, and then people pay you, you know, through bits or whatever they call them, X bits, S bits, and buy subscriptions and shit. Here on YouTube, your video stays permanently, and more clicks equals more money. So the more popular your video gets, the more money you're gonna make. It doesn't have to be live. It's like if someone sits and watches, I got a couple videos that are over 5,000 views, but I'm not monetized because I don't have 100,000 hours and 1,000 viewers.
Right. Oh my gosh, these guys are
looking like there's not a... Looks like I might have got everything. So I'm not seeing an island out here.
Yeah, me personally, I don't know if I would ever make a YouTube account. To tell you the truth, some of the dumbest things I have ever heard people say has been on YouTube comments. I don't know if they're trolling or if they actually believe the things they're saying.
Well, I think it's a little of both. Because some people are just that fucking dumb.
Yeah, and it's either in the society we live in, there's not really much cure for stupidity.
No. Other than just shutting it down like I did for a while, let the people leave, and then bring it back up for your regulars who are cool people. And don't comment like idiots.
Do you know what I don't get though? If you don't like someone, why would you even want, like, me personally, if I don't like someone, which is very rare, I actually seem to have a mutual ground on most people, even Donald Trump. There was never the reason why I say that is because everyone's saying how much they hate him in the UK, but I always say, well, I don't really know him personally. I mean, hey, if we have a conversation, I might even like him, like, who knows? But the point being is, I just don't really see why people are so, how can I say this? Easily triggered.
Because of what's happened over the last few years. And social media has made people a bunch of pussies. Pussies and idiots.
Oh, I guess if I have children, I need to homeschool them. You know, keep them segregated. Oh, shoot. Yeah, there's two of them. I got this one. Wait, is that glass? Could I even shoot? Wait. Oh, yeah, got one of them. I am so looking forward to changing my build. Going guns blazing. I could be like, I could be like Dutch from the Predator. Get to the chopper, go now, quickly, go! I could actually start kicking. Can I be honest with you? That Predator movie, right? I didn't want any of them to die. Like, to tell you the truth, watching the movie again, I didn't want any of them to die. I liked all of them. Except for the guy, no, in fact, you know what, I'm actually wrong. Except for that guy in the glasses, the skinny one in the glasses, he could have died. He reminded me a bit of Overtaker. Yeah, he reminded me a bit of Overtaker 417. Like, he's the one soft guy to say, hey, maybe we shouldn't kill everyone. Maybe we should give them a chance. So yeah, he's too soft for the group. But other than that, I can't... Oh, the 2010 one, the Predators with an S. Wait, did the Predator was he like in the laboratory and then he escaped and then... Oh, that's the Predator. The one that had like the tall foot, the one that had like the 11-foot tall Predator? Oh, that one, yeah. Yeah, that movie was... Well, to tell you the truth, it's... Well, maybe the Predator should have killed him off in real life to prevent that movie from being made. Maybe that should have happened. Oh wait, do you mean the one where I think they're trying to say that like it was shot like a while back and the Predator doesn't have much tech? He seems to be going... Is it that one? I can't describe it. Is it a girl? Is it a girl the antagonist? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Can I just say, if the Predator franchise has balls, Hollywood has drained them completely. At this point. At this point, they're probably asking, hey, do you have more juice in there that you can get at? Like, at this point, just leave the franchise alone. Even Halloween, like Michael Myers, apparently they're gonna make a new one again. Like, I'm thinking, it's like these guys are just sitting here, you know what they say? Hey, guess what? Let's make more money. Ha ha ha. But we want to make money. But we still want to make money, though. Yeah, but do you know what people do, though? Instead of writing good storytelling, like, here's the thing, and I want you guys to agree with me on this. So, like, the Spider-Man No Way Home movie, well, given that I think me and you always knew it was bad. But the movie gets worse the more you watch it. Like, I remember the first time I watched it, I actually liked it a lot. Like, the first 3 times I watched it. The next time I watched it, I kind of thought, but for the plot to go on, everyone has to be stupid. Doctor Strange, Peter Parker. Like, this guy pretty much let a bunch of villains in his own house. Like, and that's when Aunt May died. Even when Aunt May died, I didn't really feel, like, what's she even doing there? Like, why is she even there in the first place? Like, do you see what I mean? So, I kind of think with that movie, there's a lot of character assassination. Where you basically, like, you know, and even Peter Parker supposedly being smart. Like, I'd rather be a retard than have Peter Parker's brain. Because clearly being smart in science doesn't really... I would like to think that when you're as smart as Peter Parker, you also have some level of logic inside of that brain. But it seems like in his brain, it's just hollow. Unless you're talking about science or technology, yeah, you just don't know what's going on. Yeah. And now apparently Spider-Man can't actually appear in any of the like shows. You know how Marvel's doing shows? Apparently Sony wouldn't allow Spider-Man to be in any of the shows, which I kind of think is bad. Missed opportunity. But then again, it turns out nobody really likes Tom Holland's Spider-Man. A lot of people don't like him. It's to the point where he's memed on YouTube quite a lot. Yep. Daredevil Born Again. Daredevil Born Again. I will come clean to you. I'm gonna say the same thing about Daredevil Born Again I'll say about Deadpool. Just the thing that made Marvel good is on how everything connected. Like when you will have Iron Man will start off, then you will have like Hulk, and then Iron Man will turn up in Hulk, and then Thor would. Do you see what I mean? Just making one good movie isn't saving anything. Like everyone was saying how Deadpool's gonna be like the safe of the MCU, and I'm saying like,
no, he's not.
Are you guys like first of all, you can't just have one safer for the MCU. Like you can't. The MCU itself has to be good. Like look at when how can I say this? The reason why everybody the reason why everybody watched the Avengers is because you had like how much movies before it of each character? You had like Thor, Hulk, Iron Man, Captain America. But now I don't even know what the hell's going on. So you got Moon Knight fighting in Egypt. Then you got across the border, you got like Falcon like saying, "Hey, I'm black and I can still be Captain America." Take that, and then take that far right group, and then you got what's it called? Across the border, you got She-Hulk that's pretty much talking to the audience about how being a female is so terrible, and being a male you have privilege. Like, how is this all gonna connect? And I knew they were supposed to be doing something with Kang, but after Jonathan Majors faced the allegations for, yeah, even though he was innocent, they still never redid it. So with Daredevil Born Again, here's my thing. Yeah, I mean, I will admit it had a questionable start for sure, but it had a good finish. I'm looking forward to season 2, but that isn't saving anything, to tell you the truth. Unless it might save the shows, like because it might bring in the Defenders and things like that. But as a whole, yeah, Marvel's done. Marvel's cooked. And the thing is, yeah,
Being woke.
Oh, speaking of that, Ken, yeah, because he wanted. Ken, Gamer Dude told me that you watched Daredevil Born Again.
Yeah, I have.
Let me ask you a question. When they killed off White Tiger,
That was bullshit.
Why do I have a feeling the daughter's? Why do I have a strong feeling that his daughter's going to take up the mantle?
That's exactly what's going to happen. She's going to take over because she's got the necklace back thanks to Daredevil. And that's where the power come from, was from the necklace. He was normal until he put the necklace on. It's some, because they're in Aztecian or whatever. Aztec, I think, is the way they try to portray it. Because I don't know much about White Tiger. But yeah, the necklace is as soon as it goes on, it makes him super strong and agile. Like Black Panther, but white.
He died of cancer. I think the real actor, he died of cancer though. So for sure we wouldn't have got him regardless. But then do you not see how underwhelming?
Well, what pissed me off about it is the cops shot him, and you should have known as soon as Daredevil went and talked to fucking Frank. Frank should have said, "I haven't been out on the street in months. How the fuck is this bullet casing with the Punisher logo out there?" Because the cops are mimicking him. And Daredevil should have figured out right away and should have known it. Still took 3 more episodes before he figured out that there's a bunch of dirty cops.
But I knew even from when the episode ended, I knew it couldn't have been Punisher, because Punisher doesn't kill heroes. He kills people, he kills pedophiles and murderers.
Yeah, and
so I knew that it would. Yeah, I knew that it would someone I wouldn't say impersonate him, but how are we gonna spend a whole episode to Daredevil trying to save this guy? This guy walks in the street and gets his head blown off.
Yep.
Like that, they did White Tiger dirty, in my personal opinion. Like you didn't even get to see his powers. All you heard Game Leader was, "Hey, White Tiger was a good dude. There was a car crash and he pulled guys out, and he's a hero." That's literally all you heard, just references. You never saw him in action.
Yep.
You never saw any scene of him doing anything, and then he just gets his head blown off. Like you would be excused for saying maybe he got lucky, Gibbs. Maybe he got lucky. And that's the first time his life was actually in danger, because I didn't even know he had powers until I watched the recap. But yeah, that show, and also with them killing the Foggy, come on, that's just really.
That was how that set the premise for Daredevil doing his, "I'm not going to be bad, I'm not going to be Daredevil anymore." Yet he's got a whole fucking room full of fucking uniforms on his new apartment top.
You do realize that not only that, you do realize that they kind of also lengthened out and they already did the arc in, during the Defenders, he stopped being Daredevil because the Hand killed Elektra. And then he got dragged back into it. So they're basically repeating an arc that already happened.
Yep.
So to tell you the truth, the first few, like, I would say that the show started to get good. Agree with me if I'm wrong, Ken. I think episode 8 and 9. But then it turns out that those two were the episodes that they changed. You know when I told you, Gimli, that they were going to change the show a bit? Because it wasn't... The episodes that they changed were the only redeeming parts of the show. Everybody's saying, why is Daredevil all of a sudden superhuman, jumping from rooftop to rooftop? That's what people are also saying. Like, how did he get... How is it not explained? He was agile in the Netflix show, but... Like, not so, like, Gamer Dude, he was literally jumping from, like, 20 feet. Like Spider-Man type stuff.
Yep.
And they're saying...
And not taking any damage, and he's supposed to be just a blind human guy.
Yeah, like, if he was a real human, you could say goodbye to his ankles, bro. Like, his ankles are definitely caving up. And then you got Kingpin, the cock of all cocks. Like, his wife is basically with someone. He basically looked it up in their basement, and it's like, only one of us can have her.
Yeah, and then beat the guy to death.
Yeah, he beat him. Yeah, he
finally beat him to death, and left blood all over the white painting from the original. So, because the final scene, they're sitting there eating dinner with dude's blood splattered all over the fucking white painting he bought when he met her. It's like, yeah, okay.
And even Muse, you not find Muse a bit underwater? Like, I have a feeling he is not over for Muse.
Oh yeah, I know Muse is dead. Daredevil killed him.
Isn't he supposed to be some kind of mythical character?
Or no, she ended up killing him because she shot him while Daredevil was fighting because Daredevil wouldn't kill him.
But do you know what I didn't like about that scene though? Do you remember after when Daredevil was talking to... I think I told you about this already, Game Indeed. After when Daredevil was talking... Matt Murdock was talking to that girl, he says that Daredevil saved her, and she said, "No, I saved me." I thought to myself, hold on. I saved me and I saved
Daredevil. Because she knew that Daredevil's getting his ass kicked. Because he wouldn't fucking finish the guy.
Wait, but let's backtrack a bit more though. When Daredevil jumped in the room, wasn't Muse on top of her strangling her to death?
Yeah.
So what the hell is she talking about I saved me? No, he saved you!
Well, it's because she finally picked up the gun and just shot him.
Yeah, but Daredevil don't kill because he's, the whole Catholic thing. So
that's his downfall. He gets his ass kicked because he won't just fucking finish it.
Well, I guess you like the Punisher. I guess you were setting him with the Punisher when they had the argument in what I think episode 9 or 8, is it? Episode 9. I will admit though, Ken, realistically speaking, Punisher would be right. I feel like if Daredevil doesn't kill, clearly the enemies are just gonna keep if he would have killed Kingpin from season 3. If he would have killed Kingpin in season 3, Kingpin would not be the mayor of New York corrupting everyone. Punisher would have just put a bullet in that guy's head straight away.
Yep.
So I think Punisher is more effective. His mentality, he's getting them off the street completely.
Well, and then the thing is with Daredevil is he's dating a chick who's infatuated with Daredevil and pretty much wants to bang Daredevil. And he's dating her, but he won't fucking tell her that's who he is. Because I don't think she would go rat him out. He's keeping fucking Kingpins and everybody else's secret. She definitely wouldn't rat him out.
I don't know. After that ballroom scene, I think she thinks that Murdoch is a bit cuckoo in the head. Don't you think?
Yeah, well, yeah, and now she's working for Kingpin as his psychoanalyst or whatever the fuck for his committee, and that's just so he can keep tabs on her because he's, him and his wife are using her. He knows that Daredevil likes her. It's to keep her close, so if Daredevil comes after him, he can fucking kill her. I mean, they telegraphed that shit bigger than hell.
Oh shoot! Yeah, Game News. You know that pissed me off, by the way. Like, do you not understand? Yeah, I'm shooting it. Wait, hold on. Oh shoot! Yeah. So doesn't she? So my question to that woman, right? Doesn't she remember that in season 3, Kingpin conspired to have Nadim killed? He's also around. Like, did she not forget how the things that's surrounding Kingpin's name? Because Netflix is still canon, right? The Netflix Daredevil series is still canon. So when she's saying that he's not a bad man, I'm thinking, but in the Netflix show, it kind of was universal that Kingpin's a bit corrupt after season 3. So I feel like that's a bit of a continuity loop in a sense, or maybe she's a bit, not the brightest tool in the shit. I don't know. I don't know, man. Well, let's hope Spider-Man 4 does good, because if it doesn't, I could actually fully close the book of Marvel. I don't know, Ken, if you've watched. I don't know if you've. You know what, Game Lead? I'm a bit conflicted because I want to watch the Thunderbolts, but I haven't watched it yet. I don't I heard I saw a YouTube video, pretty much saying, John Walker, we were wrong about you and we're sorry. So I don't know what that means. Maybe he was good in the movie, but the thing is, the amount of movies that were supposed to be good but wasn't good. I don't really want to take my chances. So have any of? Okay, well, I guess judging by your response schemes, I can assume that you haven't watched the. Yes, I know where it is. Is when you.
Yep, exactly.
Well, isn't it def? It's the woke stuff there.
Yeah, because in Endgame, I'm sorry, Mrs. Marvel should have been able to thump Thanos. She's got the power of the cosmos in her. Yeah, three of them should have beat the tar out of him.
Oh, but guess what? Captain Marvel was able to overwhelm Thanos so much that he had to use the Infinity Stone to punch. I'm not even. And before I say this, I know I haven't muted, so whoever's listening on your stream, they're gonna hate what I'm about to say, but it's facts. Ever since they brought the woke stuff in, that is what's actually made Marvel worse. So when people get offended on the whole woke thing, I will say, well, if you actually look at the track record, that's the minute you started making there's a reason why people like to talk about Endgame, the Endgame era, because that was back when, oh my gosh, I got a much more powerful sniper, but let's see what the talent is. Intense, determined, and deadly. I'm going to keep this. This sniper rifle power is 177. The one I have now is 172. Now, I know you said that it doesn't always matter, but I'm going to still keep it. I'm not going to delete. But yeah, so as I was saying about the whole thing with Marvel, yeah, ever since they brought the woke stuff in, that's when Marvel's been going downhill, and that's when I think Marvel's mocked so much. I don't think they can even make a comeback. Once you become a meme, you can't unmeme yourself. You're finished. Marvel's.
Yeah.
But they don't.
Yep.
Yep. Pretty much.
Yep, and what's her father? The chick, Foggy, and whatever her name was, shows back
Karen.
up at the end to save them both again. It's like, really?
No. Do you know what? No. Do you know what? No, Ken. Do you know what it was? Do you know what was funny? So what it was Karen was in the first episode and she disappeared, and she basically. So I know you don't care about spoilers, gamer dude. So basically, Daredevil and Frank were basically killing, like not really Daredevil, but Frank was killing
Everybody. He was killing
Yeah,
all
he was
those dirty
murdering them.
cops.
Like, and the funny thing is, gamer dude, Daredevil's fights were in fast motion, Frank was in slow motion. Now they basically bombed his apartment. Daredevil jumped out with Frank, and then guess who showed up to like carry them both? Karen Page, out of nowhere.
Yeah,
And it turns out
just magically showed up.
Yeah, it turns out that she was the reason why Frank was even there. She must have asked Frank to look up for Daredevil. But then my question to the showrunners is, how would Karen know that Daredevil was even in danger?
Yep. When she's supposedly gone.
Yeah, how would she even know he's in danger when she supposedly like, left the area, went to like a whole different state? What, does she have Daredevil's enhanced hearing too? Because I didn't know about that.
Yeah, they destroyed the show.
And not to be rude, here's my problem with female characters. Do you guys remember Tobey Maguire from the first Spider-Man movie? How badly he got the piss beaten out of him. Like this guy was looking at the screen like, get an uppercut. Like when it comes to male superheroes, they get bashed around. They have unlikable traits. I feel like, and once again, this is facts. Go and watch like Miss Marvel or Captain Marvel to see if you don't believe me. But when you look at female superheroes nowadays, they seem to be very, like, stoic. Like, and all the male counterparts around them are just stupid. It's like they have to make the men stupid for them to, like, this is the stuff that I'm witnessing with my eyes on fold. And I would refrain from talking about this, but when they've done so much damage to Marvel, I feel like somebody has to look at the problem, the root problem of the cause. And guys, can I just say this? Can we just clap for a second? I'm so happy that they killed off Jane Foster. They would have made her. I don't know about you guys. I'm happy they killed her off because.
Oh, are you talking to the? She's the one in Thor, right? Yeah.
Yes.
That's.
I am happy.
I haven't even watched that fucker because as soon as I saw previews, I was like, "That's dumb as fuck."
Ken, can I be honest with you? A few years ago, I tried to rewatch it. I couldn't. I had to quit the movie. It's so boring and not funny. And they try so hard to be funny. Even the actor said that he's not making another Thor movie unless they take the character more seriously. I don't know why it took him so long to come to this conclusion. He should be using those muscles he has to be beating the daylights out of that guy. What's his name? Takia something? The guy that made Takia Waititi or something like that? I don't even know his name.
Guessing either. But yeah, I thought they were actually going to kill Thor off and make her the new Thor. With Gamer Dude, guess what? She just became Thor in that movie. She had like, I think, stage 4 cancer, right?
And I think she picked up Mjolnir, and apparently Thor, when he was smashing her one day, I think he just said to Mjolnir, I think, no, it's true that was in the movie. He just said to Mjolnir, right, please protect this woman. And then apparently because he said that, Mjolnir basically, she's what? Yes. Because Thor was like, hey, I like her a lot. Like, she's not even worthy to pick up Mjolnir. But I guess Mjolnir makes exceptions. But now, she was almost as good as Thor. Gamer Dude, she was almost as good as Thor. Thor was being, what? He's like 1,500 years old. Like, how is she being Thor a day and she's fighting on par with this guy? When they killed her off, do you know what I thought? Oh, thank goodness. Because I said, like, not to be rude, but you got, like, what's it called? I think Black Widow's sister is the only one that I don't mind, the only change. Because I think now Black Widow's dead, I'm pretty sure they're going to use her sister. Which I don't really mind, that's okay. But I just don't like it when they replace female characters with male characters or vice versa. Just keep it the same. I also don't like race swapping. And the thing is, when they say that colour doesn't matter, then my argument will be, well, if it didn't matter, why would you change it in the first place? Huh? Because I didn't even know this, but it turns out Nick Fury was white. When you look in the comics,
Yes.
Nick Fury was a white guy.
Yes.
So why the hell was he? So what? Wait, so my question is then,
Because no white
why
guy
is
would
he-
get up there and talk that way. Unless they wanted to get paid a ton. And Samuel L. Jackson would. Yeah.
And here's the thing, and I'm just gonna preference this. Listen, and this is coming from, before I say this. This is coming from a black person, so I have the black card, so I can actually use this in all authority. I'm just gonna make this very clear, right? When they're bringing in black people for no reason and just saying, oh, we need someone to represent them, and they make the character rubbish, they're actually doing us more of a disservice than a good service. Like, when they bring in, can I be honest with you? One scene that made me nearly punch a hole in my TV, and I mean punch my TV so hard, my arm goes through the TV, and I literally can't even see my arm anymore. Do you remember that scene where